Thank you for being here. It's a great day as we get to top out the O'Loughlin Family Champion Center. One of those moments in the project that is a way for us to celebrate for a moment and remember what this is all about. And what this is all about is how we serve our student athletes and put you all in position to have great success. So thank you everybody for being here. First of all, the topping out. So what's all this mean? I did a little homework. I did my Wikipedia this morning. Topping out goes, it's a centuries-old tradition in construction. And what it is it's obviously, as you see, it's the final beam that goes up in the building. Everybody goes, what's the tree for? Well, this is a centuries-old tradition that started when in the Scandinavian area of our world, and they believed that no building should be higher than the highest tree. So they put a tree on the top beam, so the beam goes up, and then everybody around the construction would always sign the beam as the beam would go up. And they felt that the tree would appease the tree-dwelling spirits. And I kind of feel like that's everybody in the A10 when we get after them. So good luck to them. But no, it's a great tradition that we get to celebrate here today, and we get to thank many of our partners. The McCarthy guys, would you guys please let's give these guys a round of applause. They're building the facility. Thank you, guys. Lee and his team have done just an awesome job. Our Hastings and Chevetta people who have designed the facility. But what's happened here and how quickly, I couldn't be more impressed. So Lee, thank you. And especially thank you for engaging with our student athletes. Lee came to us a while ago and said, I can't believe how much this building gets used. And that's a testament to you all and what our students do every day from 6 in the morning till 10 or 11 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. What you all do to pursue greatness here at SLU, we couldn't be more proud, and we're thankful. So our design and construction people on campus, we've got Dustin Montgomery over here. Dustin, thank you for everything you do. Dustin is the point person for SLU to make this happen. He's done a great job. We've got a great team in athletics. Everybody knows that Janet has been has helped lead this. So Janet Oberly, thank you, along with Annie Reese, Chad Zwerline. Matt and John have to raise the money. Great job to you guys. Abby Ferguson, Brian Kunnerman, who's made all the external stuff happen. Thank you, Brian, and all of you that have made this happen. But at the end of the day, the reason this is happening is because we've got great community behind us and in support of this. And if you've heard the vision, to deliver great success. How this building really started was coming home from a basketball game when Bob O'Loughlin asked me, Chris, what is it really going to take for SLU to be at the highest level? And we started talking about what it would mean and what it would do, and it continued to grow. And Bob has been relentless in his support of the vision, in his support of helping our community come together to really celebrate St. Louis, to celebrate the Billikens, and everything that happens here in a positive way. So please help me welcome Bob O'Loughlin to share a few words.
Thank you, Chris. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be involved in this great facility that we're going to build behind us. As I've said many times, I think this is a game changer for the university and for our community to build a structure like this, which will take care of student athletes in tutoring, healthy food, looking at game film, and something that will help recruit students in the future. I couldn't be more proud of what I've seen happen here under President Pestello, Chairman Conran, and most of all, Chris May, who has done a phenomenal job in attracting the highest level in coaching and thus the highest level in student athletes. So without further ado, Chairman Conrad said keep the words under 200. I'll try to do that. This is an exciting time. Chris tells me, and McCarthy says this will be done by June, but we're all looking forward to a great facility, and go Billikens.
Guys, I didn't say June. I did say maybe August. You know, October 1's the date, but the more we keep the pressure on, the better. There's one name that that Bob brought up that has also been relentless, and that's Joe Conran. Joe is our chairman of the board, and what all you student athletes should know is I guarantee you, there's no fan and no supporter of Billiken Athletics that follows it closer, that follows your statistics closer, that follows everything you do closer than Chairman Conran. He is your biggest fan, and this place that wouldn't happen without him. So please, how about a round of applause for Joe Conran? Yes, he gives me recruiting advice every once in a while, so I send it to Corey and everybody else and Kevin and company. But no, Joe, thank you. Thank you for being on the team. And last but certainly not least, this facility doesn't happen without our leader. And President Pestello, from the day he came, has been nothing but positive and engaged with how do we continue to grow our program and support student athletes here at SLU. And every conversation I have with him, we talk about how do we do it better and what can we do. And he has been instrumental in rallying our community around the success that you all have had. So please help me welcome Dr. Pestello.
Thank you, Chris. It's good to be here with all of you, and nice to see this crowd to mark this milestone in the history of this building and our program. We are building a best-in-class facility. That's what this O'Loughlin Family Champion Center is. Best in class. Because this program is best in class. We are enormously proud of Billiken Athletics. The success, certainly, on the field, in the arena, on the court. It's important. But more important is what those young people who are our student athletes and those who support them, coach them, mentor them, demonstrate in terms of the ideals of our institution, our Jesuit mission, the gospel values on which this institution is grounded. We talk about the whole person here, mind, body, spirit, and physical development. We're proud of the success, and this facility will enhance what we do moving forward. We are very grateful for our very generous donors and supporters. We know that there are many things in which you can invest. Thank you for realizing what we're doing here at SLU and choosing to support these efforts. I too want to thank the architects, all those involved in the planning and construction and execution of this facility. It's many hands to get to this point, and I was delighted to hear that June is now the target date. So, at the top of the list, of course, are the O'Loughlins. Bob and Steve, thank you. This would not be happening were it not for you and for Joe Conrad. And I remember the initial conversations. Chris May had the idea. Chris May wanted to move forward, and Chris May is relentless in his support and advocacy of this program. I don't have a count of the number of tweets I get in a week from Chris May. Everything good you do, I know about immediately on Twitter, on messaging. Chris is very proud of you, very supportive of you. You've got an amazing cheerleader here and a great advocate for this. Joe, in addition to everything he does for this board and the countless hours he's invested, was critical to the fundraising for this effort and was out there beating the bushes, getting people to realize what this means for SLU, and then helping them contribute to make this possible. Fully fundraise this building. That says something about the belief people have in what you athletes, you coaches, you staff are doing here at SLU. I want to specifically thank Larry and Kathy Hill for your contributions to this. I want to thank Dave Wells for your contributions to this effort. It takes many people to do anything of significance, and this is significant. Chris, you and your team, Janet, the coaches, thank you for making us so proud of this program. So, Chris gave us a little bit of the history here. We will now raise the final beam.